Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing great, and today this is going to be the first trip with my family of this year. So we are heading to Rajasthan and it's a 1 week trip, and we are going to be covering Jaipur, Udaipur, Jaisalmer, Jodhpur and all of it. So I've always wanted to go to Rajasthan and finally we are going today. So yeah, let me take you all along. So it's around 5 a.m. in India, and we are leaving to the airport and our flight is at 8:30. So let's go. Hello guys, so welcome to Udaipur. We just checked into our hotel. We are staying in the hotel named the Fern Residency. It's a pretty cute hotel. So we just checked into our room, and let me just give you all a quick room tour. It's a very small, cute little room. So let me just give you all a room tour. So as soon as we enter, this is what my left side looks, and this is straight into the washroom, and we have a full-size mirror here, which is great. And we also have like a storage area here and a place to keep all the bags. And this is our room. We have a very cute sitting area and a very cozy bed, and really love the vibe of the room. It's very, like soft and subtle and calm. And here we have this coffee or tea station, and we have a TV here, and we have a workstation here. And this is how the view looks from the room. It's not open, but it's just like a open garden view, which is great. So the plan for the day is we just have 1 hour to freshen up, get ready, just change, and we are going to view few of the places in Udaipur. So we will be covering 4 places today and 4 tomorrow. So we are here in Udaipur for 2 days. So yeah, let me just quickly freshen up and get ready, and let's go explore Udaipur. So we have come to try out local Udaipur cuisine, which is called dal bati. What dal bati? Okay, I will tell you that in a while. So our driver dropped us to this restaurant. So we're going inside. Let's see what's the specialty. So our first stop in Udaipur is to see the Udaipur Palace and also the Lake Pichola boat ride. So once you get in the palace, you get to buy a combined ticket which covers both. So we decided to go with the boat ride first because there's a time, like this time frame for it, and you get such beautiful views of the Lake Pichola, and it actually takes you to another place called Jagmandir Palace. And this boat ride actually takes you to another place called Jagmandir, and it's a palace built on an island in the Lake Pichola. It's also called the Lake Garden Palace. It's a beautiful palace, and now it consists of a lot of restaurants and cafes, and the royal family used this palace as a summer resort and a pleasure place for holding parties. The city palace of Udaipur, also known as the Raj Mahal, was built over a period of nearly 400 years with contributions from several rulers of the Mewar dynasty. The palace was built in a very flamboyant style and is considered the largest of its type in the state of Rajasthan, and it overlooks Lake Pichola, Jagmandir, Jagdish Temple and the Monsoon Palace. Hello, hi, good morning. This is day 2 in Udaipur and we just had our breakfast and we are heading out for today's sightseeing. We'll be covering four places today, so let's go. Let me take you along all the places we explored. So let's go. Car now going on top to a mandir. Amma, how do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel so good.
You were scared. You were scared at first.
Yes. I'm actually scared.
It's our first time in cable car.
No, second time. Long back. I've been to Malaga.
It's trying to capture us. So once you get on this ropeway, it takes you to a mandir on top of the hill known as the Karni Mata Mandir, and the view from this temple is beautiful. You get a complete view of the Udaipur city and all the lakes surrounding it. So after that, we then headed on to watch some cultural shows where they showcase their cultural dances and music. It was pretty nice. So the next day morning, we started our journey towards Jaisalmer. From Udaipur to Jaisalmer, it usually takes 7 to 8 hours by road. And once we reached there, we were staying in a resort camp called Anantara. It was pretty good and it was a different experience since we were staying in a tent. This is our stay for today, staying in a tent. And that night at the camp, we had some fire show and some Rajasthani dance and music. Good morning. We just came to have breakfast, and after breakfast we'll get ready and just head out. Hello, good morning. Jaisalmer is a former medieval trading center and it's popularly known as the Golden City, and it's distinguished by its yellow sandstone architecture. So the first stop after reaching Jaisalmer was to go see the Bada Bagh. Bada Bagh is situated on a small hill and they are small memorial Chhatris cenotaph that is all been carved out of sandstone blocks, and it's built in 4 different sizes for the ruling kings, their queens, their princes and other royal family members. So the next stop was to go see the Jaisalmer fort. Jaisalmer fort is also known as Sonar Killa and the second oldest fort in Rajasthan. It is one of the very few living forts in the world, as nearly 1/4 of the old city's population still resides within the fort. So once we were inside the fort, we came across this lock and it was pretty interesting for me. So this lock can be locked or unlocked only if two people come together. So in olden times, one key used to be with the king and the other with the queen, and the king and the queen had to come together to lock or unlock the door. This fort is not just a tourist attraction. It houses shops, hotels and ancient havelis where still generations continue to live. So later that evening, we headed to the desert for the desert safari. Definitely recommending this one because this was so much fun. So the next day we started our journey to Jodhpur from Jaisalmer. It again took us around 5 to 6 hours to reach, and once we checked into the hotel, we freshened up and we left to go see the old town in Jodhpur. So basically Jodhpur is known as the Blue City for a reason. So in this old town there are a lot of buildings which are still painted blue in color, and it's a very beautiful sight to see. So basically blue was a very viable option for the residents there because of the natural availability of indigo in the region, and the color blue was also known to cool off the temperature. But now, since the temperatures have risen so much, the blue paint is not enough to keep the homes cool. And also rather than keeping the homes cool, this blue color was also known to keep away mosquitoes. So basically they used to act as a natural repellent for mosquitoes. So these are the reasons why the residents there chose to paint their houses blue. Our next stop in Jodhpur was to go visit the Jaswant Tada. So the Jaswant Tada is a cenotaph located in Jodhpur, and it was built by Maharaja Sardar Singh of Jodhpur in memory of his father Maharaja Jaswant Singh, and serves as the cremation ground for the royal Rajput family of Marwar. The cenotaph is built out of intricately carved marble, and this cenotaph's ground feature carved gazebos, a tiered garden, and a small lake. Overall, it was such a beautiful place and a perfect photo option if you're visiting Jodhpur. Our next stop was to go see the Jodhpur fort, and the Jodhpur fort is called Mehrangarh Fort. It's a historic fort which stands on a hilltop, and there are a lot of complexes around, and the entire fort spans around 1200 acres. It was huge. It was initially built around 1459 by the Rajput ruler of Rathore, and most of the existing structure is from the 17th century. And within the boundaries of the fort, there are several palaces known for their intricate carvings and expansive courtyards. There's also a Chamunda Mataji temple, as well as a museum that houses various relics. Our next stop was to go see the Umaid Bhawan Palace. It's one of the world's largest private residencies, and it's the principal residence of the royal Jodhpur family. A part of the palace is managed by the Taj Hotels, and it is named after Maharaja Umaid Singh. He is the current Maharaja, and this is his father, mother, his sisters, he and his mom. This was during his Raj Tilak. And these two sisters are there now. And this was during his graduation from Oxford. His family now. And this is the most recent portrait of the royal family. And another part of the palace is now a museum. And finally, for our last 2 days of the trip, we are going to spend it exploring Jaipur. Jaipur is the capital and the largest city in Rajasthan, and it has a population of 3.1 million, making it the 10th most populous city in the country. And Jaipur is also known as the Pink City due to the dominant color scheme of its buildings in the old city. So in Jaipur, we again visited two forts. One is the Amber Fort and the other one is Nahargarh Fort. The Amber Fort is one of the famous forts in Jaipur overlooking the Mahota Lake, and it was inhabited by the Rajput royals until Jaipur was established. We then visited the Nahargarh Fort. It's also called the Tiger Fort, and it was built by Jai Singh II with the aim of providing a strong defense to the city.
जयपुर है। ये पिंक कलर वो था, ये पिंक कलर है। पहले टाइम में बनाते थे। पहले ये क्या गवर्नमेंट फ्री कलर करती थी, अब इन्होंने ये गेरू कलर चालू कर दिया। तो इस कलर का नाम से एक जैसी दुकानें हैं, ये राजा महाराजों के टाइम की बनी हुई है। कोई नया कोई नहीं है, बिल्डिंग कोई गिरा के नहीं।
Our next stop was to go see the Hawa Mahal, also known as the Palace of the Winds. It's considered to be unique as it has many small windows and balconies that seem like a honeycomb. It's a palace built from red and pink sandstone. We are now at the Jantar Mantar, and it's a collection of 19 astronomical instruments built by the Rajput king Savai Jai Singh, the founder of Jaipur, Rajasthan. The monument was completed in 1734 and it features the world's largest stone sundial and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The instruments that are found here allow the observation of astronomical positions with the naked eye. We are now at the City Palace in Jaipur. The City Palace is a captivating fusion of Rajasthani and Mughal architectural styles that reflects the grandeur and sophistication of the Rajputs who once ruled over the city. Sprawling across a series of interconnected courtyards, halls, and galleries, this beautiful palace was founded in 1727 by Maharaja Savai Jai Singh II as part of his ambitious city project. We are now at the Albert Hall Museum, and it's one of the oldest museum of the state and functions as the State Museum of Rajasthan. It's a fine example of Indo-Saracenic architecture. It's also called the Government Central Museum. It was considered one of the best 19th century museums for the variety of its collections. It was renovated in 2008 and reopened as one of the most advanced museums in India. We are now at the Patrika Gate. So Patrika Gate is a stunning blend of modern and traditional Rajasthani architecture. So that was it, you guys. That was all about our Rajasthan trip. We thoroughly enjoyed our time there. So we were there for 7 days. However, we thought that 5 days would have been enough to cover the entire place. So what I didn't cover in this video is all lot of shopping that we did there. But I have made an entirely separate video like covering the entire things we bought there. So the Rajasthan haul is already up, and I will leave the link to that video at the end of this video, so please go check it out for sure. So yeah, we enjoyed Rajasthan. It's a beautiful place, a blend of architecture, history, colors and whatnot. So definitely recommending you all like who have not visited Rajasthan to definitely go and check out that place. So yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care, stay blessed, bye bye.